Well, good morning ladies and gents, welcome to Wednesday the 23rd of March. Apologies for the way around my picture is. If I do it the other way you wouldn't be able to see anything because the truck windscreen's a bit, well, it's a Land Rover, it's fogged up. Talking about fog, I just thought I'd show you this because I can't see very much in front. It's not clever this morning and nobody's got the lights on. I've just nearly crashed into one of the villages. He's got his side lights on. Pea super. The big yellow thing there, and the blue sky up top. But we're in a bit of a pea super at the moment. So I'm just having a wander around again this morning, just checking fences and just generally quick look around. I've not been in for a week now, so well long enough for a horse to destroy something. Well time for a horse to destroy something. So yeah, just having a quick look at the rolling as well. So I rolled all this last Wednesday. It wasn't a final roll, it was just to try and set thick off, which it has pretty much, or at least down this end anyway. I mean, I've made even more since I've done it, but you're never going to win that way. So yeah, just walking past and just spotted all that up there, which is a bit of a bird's nest of the floodwater. Now I can probably just about reach that, and I'm 6'2", so it's talking 7 or 8 foot high from the ground level. You forget all this is underwater a month ago, 6 weeks ago. The world's a strange place. There you go, 20 minutes and fog's starting to lift already. You see a lot further than you could about 10 minutes ago. Right, so I'm just having a quick tour around these fields down here at the bottom of the estate. There's the old pavilion over there. Just wanted to see how the fields are getting on. I was watching Cow Farmer Dan last night. I'm catching up with videos. Watching Cow Farmer Dan last night, and he's just turned out his cattle. And I said to him, we won't be doing it for another 3 or 4 weeks. This field doesn't look too bad actually. It's probably got a couple of inches in parts, but in other bits it's really kind of, well, not very long at all. There'll be an inch or so. Right, so the top of our, what we call deer park. This actually used to be the main entrance, I've explained this before. This has been the main entrance to the estate. So, I don't know if you can see the, somewhere down there. There's the willow tree in the back end of my trailer, and there's 2 pillars. And the estate used to run, its road used to run up here, through where his lumps and bumps were, and then headed over towards what is the farm over there now. All the humps and bumps are where there were trees, so this bit here was actually the roadway to the entrance to it. So I like doing stuff like that, but I thought it was just funny as well that I don't know if it'll pick it out on the camera. You see where that telegraph pole is? Ooh, I got just there. If you follow it up a bit higher, there's actually the pylon behind it, just sticking out at the top. So we've got some quite low level fog this morning. So yeah, I'm up here just having a quick, again, look around. Unfortunately this year we had, because of the number of geldings and mares that we had this year, we ended up for the first time that I can remember putting a few horses out onto this field. I think there was 4 at one point. It's a big enough field. I mean, I think it's 8 acres, something like that. But they have definitely taken the top off the grass. There ain't much here at all. Flaming farm next door as well. Plastic bags. Some of them shut bin and they've been blowing up without fields. Small rants. So yeah, just having a look around here. There definitely ain't much, which isn't good. I'll just show you this as well. It seems a bit interesting. This is one of our, well, we call it Mary's field. It's actually a ridge and furrow field. So if you can see across how much it stood on a ridge now. Then it goes into the furrow. And then back onto the ridge again. But definitely in bottom in furrows, it's definitely green. Whereas ridges are a little bit more, well, bare. There's actually quite a bit of moss in these. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with that, to be fair. The field next to the caravan site on muck spreads back end of last year. And if you can't hear, I've got the chain harrows on behind me. So I'm just moving around a little bit. There's a few big clumps in here. This was done, if I remember right, was just after Christmas. And pretty much my cut-off date is usually Christmas. If I do it before Christmas, I don't usually have to chain harrow. Because like that field, there's nothing on it really. There's no mucks up there. So I've just done this one I'm in and that little bit there, just to move around. So yeah, not doing too bad. Just a 10-minute job, but I've got them on. And I've got some field entrances, well, in the deer park next door to do. So not too bad. It's a lovely day out there, but I've got a haircut on and I've got a sweater on. Right, you know, now and again you get something that's really odd. So this gate we've actually replaced. It's a second-hand gate that we've picked up from actually that paddock and threw it on. 12-foot gate, replacing a 12-foot gate, and well, I'm not quite sure how that's supposed to work. It's like 3 inches out, so I don't know what happened there, but I'm going to have to do something because I need to make it fit the hole. The problem is I've got a feeling that post is going to be pulled out and reset. Give it a pain in the ass. Right, so change of plan again. I've actually had chain arrows in here, just on the left hand side of the screen. Oh, wet patch! Hang on. Yeah, that was wet. Crap. So yeah, I mean, what is usually one of the boys' summer grazing fields. But unfortunately we had some mares in to basically they were down on the pathway and they weren't getting on very well with walkers, so we chucked them in here. So they've been camping around this for 3 months or so. So I'm just in here rolling it down again because they have turned it a little bit. Most of it is now, well, the worst bit I've done, to be fair. Just carry on doing a bit more. Can't really do the bit right in front of you on the other side of the ditch because, well, it's like an off-road course to start with. Not much good with a flat roller. Right, well, I'm in the relative safe for the cab. Hopefully you can see them. They are honeybees that actually live in this old tree. This was a copper beech tree that I took top out of it 10 years ago. Just left it as a stump. But the bees have moved into a hollow and are quite happily living in there now. They've been in there for quite a while. They did actually come from the main house, which is over there, when they swarmed, but yeah, it's nice to see them still there. Right, on to another quickish job before the end of the day. Look, big girl, hello. Yeah, alright, it was a bit weird. But yeah, we just moving some poo again. So I'm just moving it from over there, right around the back of the estate to where the estate's old stable block is. That's like the Victorian ones.